Hello everyone, this is Miss Chelsea and today we'll be looking at empirical and molecular formulas. Let's have a look at the show what you know questions/examples. So number one is what is the empirical formula of C4H10? Remember, the empirical formula is the skeleton formula, aka the simplified ratio. Since 4 and 10 can both be divided by 2, we're going to do that to get C2H5 as our empirical formula. Next, what is the empirical formula of C3H4? Well, there is no common factor for 3 and 4, so we're just going to leave it as is. The empirical formula of C3H4 is C3H4. Next, a compound has a molecular mass of 180 grams per mole and an empirical formula of CH2O. What is the molecular formula? First things first, we need to find the molecular mass of the CH2O, the empirical formula. Well, we have one carbon with a molar mass of 12 and two hydrogens with a molar mass of 1 each for a total of 2, and one oxygen with a molar mass of 16. 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 16 is 30. So the empirical formula's mass is 30 grams per mole. If we take that 180 divided by 30, we will get 6. That means that every subscript has to be multiplied by 6. So C6H12O6 is the molecular formula. For example 3, a compound has a molecular mass of 78 grams per mole. If its empirical formula is CH, what is the molecular formula? First, let's find the empirical formula's mass. Carbon has a molar mass of 12 and hydrogen has a molar mass of 1, so the molar mass is 13 grams per mole. Since the compound has a molecular mass of 78 grams per mole, we're going to take 78 and divide by 13. This gives us a quotient of 6, meaning we are going to need to multiply each subscript by 6. So the molecular formula is C6H6. Just remember that any unlisted subscripts are actually 1. Now let's look at example 5. A compound's empirical formula is C3H4O3 and its molecular mass is 176 grams per mole. What is the molecular formula? So once again, we're going to find the mass of the empirical formula, C3H4O3. So we have 3 carbons, each with a mass of 12 for a total of 36. We have 4 hydrogens, each with a mass of 1 for a total of 4. And we have 3 oxygens, each with a mass of 16 for a total of 48. When we add all of these together, we actually get 88 as our empirical formula's mass. We then divide 176 by 88 for a quotient of 2. This means that every subscript in the empirical formula needs to be multiplied by 2 to get the molecular formula. The molecular formula of this compound is C6H8O6. In the next example, a compound is 71.65% chlorine, 24.27% carbon, and 4.07% hydrogen by mass. If the molecular mass is 98.96 grams per mole, what is the molecular formula? Well, first of all, let's assume we have 71.65 grams of chlorine, 24.27 grams of carbon, and 4.07 grams of hydrogen. We can take the mass for each element and divide by its molar mass according to the periodic table. So 71.65 divided by 35.45 gives us 2.02 moles of chlorine. 24.27 grams of carbon divided by 12.011 gives us 2.02 moles. Then 4.07 grams of hydrogen divided by 1.008 will give us 4.04 moles. To turn these decimals into whole numbers, we will need to divide by the smallest value, in this case 2.02. So 2.02 divided by 2.02 is 1. Repeat this for carbon, and then for hydrogen we have 4.04 divided by 2.02, which is 2. Now let's put our subscripts on the different atoms in the compound. This means that we need one carbon atom with a mass of 12.01, one chlorine atom with a mass of 35.45, and 2 hydrogen atoms, each with a mass of 1.01. When we add all of these together, we get the empirical mass. The empirical mass is then 49.48. If we take 96.96 and divide by this number, we will get 2. That means each subscript in our formula needs to be multiplied by 2 to get a molecular formula of C2Cl2H4. And we are now done with problem 6. Now let's look at example 7. A compound is 49.48% carbon, 5.12% hydrogen, 28.27% nitrogen, and 16.49% oxygen. The molecular mass is 194.2 grams per mole. What is the molecular formula of this compound? First things first, let's convert all of our percentages into masses. So 49.48 grams of carbon, 5.15 grams of hydrogen, 28.27 grams of nitrogen, and 16.49 grams of oxygen. We can then take each of these numbers and divide by their molecular masses. So 49.48 divided by 12.01, 5.15 divided by 1.01, 28.27 divided by 14.01, and 16.49 divided by 15.99. When we divide, we get 4.12, 5.12, 2.03, and 1.02. These are the number of moles of each atom. Now, let's divide by the smallest number of moles, in this case 1.02, to get the ratio, or the subscripts. This means that our empirical formula is C4H5N2O. Now let's find the empirical formula's mass. So 12.01 times 4 is 48.04. Then 5 times 1.01 is 5.05. Then we have 2 times 14.01 is 28.01. And 1 times 16 is 16. Next, let's add up all the masses of the individual elements to get the molar mass of the compound. In this case, 97.11 grams per mole. If we take the molecular mass, 194.2, and divide by the mass of the empirical formula, 97.11, we will get 2. This means that we can take all of our subscripts in the empirical formula and multiply by 2 to get the molecular formula. So our molecular formula is C8H10N4O2.